There is beach cleanup activities here at the beach on Saturday morning here in Kingston, Georgetown, Guyana. What we have here is the superstructure of the Pegasus expansion, and what you can see is that now you can see inside the building the concrete floors are revealed. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the guys at the top are standing on the 8th floor.
Oh, this is my day. I'm ready to take it on, come what may.
Good brafelitos. Today we're back at the Kingston shore, Kingston seashore, Kingston beach here in Georgetown, Guyana, and we have found ExxonMobil and a group of Guyanese volunteers, I assume, in the middle of a beach cleanup campaign here on the beach. So from the river, that is from Demerara River all the way to Camp Street in the east, there is a beach cleanup exercise involving a large number, seems like about 200 or so Exxon volunteers. But what we really want to look at is the progress with this Pegasus expansion. So they've removed some of the covering, some of the green mesh that protects the building, and now we can see inside, you can see the superstructure. As you can see, there's a lot of concrete pillars, tall ceilings, and the floors are now becoming quite apparent. So if you were to count the floors beginning on the ground floor, so that would be ground floor number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're at the 8th floor. There are about 8 floors. The top is at the 8th floor, level of the 8th floor. So that's what's happening here. In fact, the foundation for the convention center is also making progress. You can see cranes working. Moving stuff around for the foundation. So what is interesting here is that you can see the inside of the building, you can see the superstructure, you can see that the frame of the building is complete, while the beach cleanup continues along the shore by team from ExxonMobil volunteers and Guyanese volunteers, and what looks like support staff from ExxonMobil. So this is interesting because a lot of people complained when I posted the video last week about Sunday morning beach activities here in Georgetown. People complained that the beaches were dirty, and the point I made is that a lot of the trash comes in on the tide. So the tide comes in once a day, brings in trash every time it comes in, and so this beach cleanup exercise has to be repeated twice a day for you to have clean beaches. However, Morning. However, this is one of the times we found them in action, so there's no excuse for complaining, right? There is ongoing beach cleanup activities here at Kingston Shore, and to prove it, here we have some of the volunteers that are lined up all along the shore picking up the trash. Alright, so back to the building. So what we have here is the superstructure of the Pegasus expansion. And what you can see is that now you can see inside the building the concrete floors are revealed. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the guys at the top are standing on the 8th floor. Like I said, it's probably going to go up for another 7 floors before it's completed. But this is the progress after a week. They've added another floor. So last time we were out here, they had 7 floors, and now they're 8 floors. And you can see that now that they've removed some of the cladding debris. So here we're at the stretch of beach opposite the Marriott Hotel. You can see the beach cleanup continues here. Hundreds of volunteers. There you have the Pegasus Hotel and the Marriott Hotel. And the beach cleanup team working on the same stretch of beach. Morning. The same stretch of beach we saw last week on Sunday. It's Saturday morning here, and as you can see, the beach cleanup is underway. So that's the Pegasus and the Pegasus expansion project. To give us some context, and this is the Marriott Hotel, and this is the beach in front of the Marriott Hotel. So you can see that there is beach cleanup activities here at the beach on Saturday morning here in Kingston, Georgetown, Guyana. We're also in time to see one of these service ships coming in. It's probably one of the ships that is servicing the oil and gas drill operations out in the ocean, Guyana's exclusive economic zone. But here is another part of the beach cleanup team. This section is being cleaned by the Lions Club, the Lions Club of Georgetown, the Lions Club of Guyana. And here are hundreds of Guyanese volunteers participating in beach cleanup activities on Saturday morning. So again, that's the Marriott expansion. Sorry, that's the Pegasus expansion, Pegasus Hotel. That's the Marriott. And these are Guyanese cleaning up the beach here on Saturday morning. And this is in fact not the first time this is happening. This is a regular occurrence, but like I said in a previous video, the trash on this beach comes in off the ocean twice a day because of the tides. And that's because people along the coast throw their garbage into the ocean. They throw their garbage, their trash, over the seawall, and ends up coming in, that is going out and coming back in with the tide, scattered all along the shore. And that is the explanation for the trash on the beach, on the shores all along the coast of Guyana. And some of this trash might not even have originated here in Guyana, might have originated in neighboring countries. So to say that the beach is dirty because people have dirty habits in this location is not in fact an accurate assessment of the situation. More accurate assessment of the situation is that there is too much plastic, too much non-biodegradable plastic in our economies, and that plastic ends up in the ocean, whether through active disposal or just being passively washed into the ocean and then eventually coming back on shore in these locations. And that is the most important explanation. The solution to the problem is not regular beach cleanup, but the solution to the problem is first to get people to stop dumping plastics indiscriminately and trash indiscriminately into the ocean, but also to remove those plastics, those non-biodegradable plastics, from the economy so that they are no longer available to pollute the environment. Right, that is a sensible and accurate assessment of the origin of trash on the beaches here in Georgetown, Guyana. Here you see that ship coming in quite rapidly off the Atlantic Ocean. As you approach Demerara River, this is the mouth of the Demerara River here in Georgetown, Guyana. That's the cleanup that's going on here all along the beach. This is the Demerara River. Morning. This is the Demerara River, the mouth of the Demerara River, and that is quite possibly one of the ships involved in the oil operations, oil and gas operations here in Georgetown, Guyana. So there you have it, folks. Saturday morning, Kingston, Georgetown, Guyana, at the mouth of the Demerara River and at the beach along the Kingston shore, with an ongoing beach cleanup exercise. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe in the comments below. Tell me now what you think about beach cleanup, beach activities. Do you understand the origin, the nature of the problem, and the cleanup, ongoing, necessary, regular cleanup that has to be done here because of the source of trash in the Atlantic Ocean? Remember, you can share this content, you can support this channel on Patreon and PayPal, and share this video with friends and family around the world. Let them know what's happening in Guyana. Later!